Today we're going to be making grilled tuna steaks on Real Home Cooking. Stay tuned for another yummy video.
Check out realhomecooking.com. I said realhomecooking.com. I said realhomecooking.com.
Well, the star of this show is definitely the tuna. And we're not talking about chicken of the sea, star-kissed, or bumblebee. But no, we want to get the freshest tuna that we can possibly get. And while I don't have a boat, at least I can go to a market that has real good, fresh tuna loin. And that's what I'm using today, a nice, wonderful piece of tuna loin. So check it out. Here I have my tuna loin, and what I need to do is first definitely take off that skin. So I'm going to peel back just a little bit here, get my knife underneath of that and start cutting away so then I can make some nice tuna steaks. And so here we go. Here's a little fast forward motion. Now, one thing I did wrong is I really should have used a bigger knife that gets more surface. I made this a little harder than I really needed to make it, but nevertheless, the little boning knife that I used worked. Now I'm going to save this skin so that I could use it in a stock. You can boil that off and then use it in a nice stock. And then of course you're going to be making our tuna steaks, and so we're going to cut the desired thickness. I'm going to be cutting around 1 inch thick, maybe a little bit less. But roughly around there. I'm making some nice thick steaks. And I'm going to save the rest of this because I'm planning on making some seafood paella real soon. And so I'm going to save the rest of that. I had about almost a 5-pound tuna loin. So for my marinade, I'm going to use some ginger juice. I've freshly extracted some juice. I got about 4 tablespoons of that juice. And so what I'm going to do is add Croix lime seltzer water to this tuna steaks. And we're going to use that as the marinade, as the base for the marinade. This seltzer will actually help infuse the seasonings into the meat. It also acts as a tenderizer and also will help to cut a little bit of that fishiness from the fish as well. And so I'm going to just pour that right on over. Let's get some drunk fish. Okay, this is not alcoholic, but going to add a little bit of lemon juice, and we're going to add salt, and we're going to add black pepper, and we're going to coat both sides. Oh yeah, let's not forget that ginger juice. I'm going to save 1 tablespoon of that for the marinade that goes on top, or rather for the glaze that goes on top. And so here's the black pepper we're going to put on there as well. So just liberally add black pepper. Now we're going to do this to both sides. So I'm just going to sprinkle on some black pepper on one side. Do the same thing with salt. I love sea salt. Sea salt for me is the best salt to be able to use. It gives the best flavor. It's a little more expensive than the regular iodized salt, but I think the taste is well worth the extra cost. So use some sea salt in all of your cooking. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just go ahead and make sure that's all coated well. Flip it over. We're going to salt and pepper the other end as well. Now the thing with tuna is, while you see that it's dark right now, when it cooks, the meat turns white. There may be a few of those darker spots there that might linger a little bit, but for the most part, you're going to get a nice white meat. And so my kids aren't really even big into fish, but after I made this, oh my goodness, they were really loving this. And once again, you want to cut some of that fish taste out. Now, I had a little error in the video creating the glaze, and it cut off a little bit of the beginning. So what I did is I took 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Yes, mayonnaise. Nothing wrong with mayonnaise. The mayonnaise, the fat from the mayonnaise is going to add a nice complex flavor to this glaze. And to that we're going to add 2 tablespoons of honey. Use some local honey if you can. And then we were also going to add, wasn't shown in the video, but add some lemon juice to that as well. And you can actually add a little heat to that if you'd like. Alright, now we have our, and then of course you mix it all up. Now we have our grill, and we've thrown these bad boys on the grill, and I only am going to marinate one side because I don't want to burn the sugars from that honey. Didn't want to get it to burn and that burnt taste on it. So I'm going to just glaze one side for right now. And then after we get these bad boys off this grill, I mean, smell that. I don't care what time of year. Grill, grill, grill. Do it. Even I grill in the winter time, even when it's snowing. How many of y'all out there grill? Put a comment below and let me know when you grill. All right, now look at those. Look, they look like pork chops just coming off, don't they? Now's an opportunity to use that extra glaze and glaze these bad boys up. Get them real nice and glazed. So make sure you get the other side as well. Glaze them up, get that nice flavor all on them. Let them soak in. Now make sure you don't overcook your tuna. Overcooking your tuna is going to give you a very, very, very bad taste. The meat's going to turn chalky and tough. So you're only cooking it just a few minutes on each side. If your grill is hot, a few minutes on each side, and as soon as that thing turns white, it's good to go. It's good to go. Nice grill. Now I'm adding this and cooking this with some mac and cheese. Look at the recipe alone. This is an easy 3-ingredient mac and cheese, and it's simple, made in one pot. So try this out. Hope you like it. Put a comment below. Until next time, this is me from Real Home Cooking.
Said if you wanna cook with me when you want it to be the bomb, check out realhomecooking.com. I said real home, realhomecooking.com. I said real home, realhomecooking.com.